How's everybody doing today? It's Monday again. I'm not going to be really looking at chat for a few minutes. I need to run and grab the stuff out the post box. And man, I just had to stop and get a water. And I wanted to get a soda so bad. And I'm like, you're never going to lose weight if you keep just drinking soda and fancy coffees every morning. So I got a water. But I really, really, really wanted a soda. How's everybody doing today? I know this is my second time seeing you guys today. So some of you guys are probably tired of my face, and that's okay. Uh, Not everybody's for everybody all the time. I redid the goal and did 5, but technically y'all need 8 total. I might have to do a lot of convincing if I get him to do that Q&A stream, because I don't know why he doesn't really like talking about. I mean, it's like he talks about real life and he talks about stuff that's like, but at the same time, he's not very like about deeper stuff. And I feel like people that are going to ask any decent Q&As are going to go deep and dig in there, right? I know I would. So I don't know if I want to bring you guys in here with me. I might. Yeah, why not? I don't even care. Do I have to tell these people I'm doing a freaking live stream, or is it like a public stream type? You're in the public, I can stream you if I want to. I hope so. I brought a couple of different things for us to leave at the memorial. I have this. I got this at the ocean front. Like every now and then when me and Jimmy go to the beach, I always kind of act like a groupie. And this was like a souvenir thing. It says, handcrafted in Ecuador, save the turtles. So I might leave this, or I might leave this one. This is just a turtle with a crown, a princess turtle. Or I might leave this one. I've got so many little trinkets. It's ridiculous. I think those are right. So I might leave one. I might look and leave all of them. I don't even know. We'll see. But all right, we're gonna go in here, and I guess I'm gonna take you with. I'm not gonna talk much because I think it's weird. The people that talk to their phones in public, y'all are the real VIPs. Because I can't do it. He talks to his phone in public, and I'm like somewhat embarrassed. But he's like, "That's what happens when you're a YouTuber," and I'm like, "I don't really know that I'm a YouTuber, I guess." But basically, yeah. So we're just, I just said I wasn't gonna talk while I walked in here, but yet here we are. I'm talking. So yeah. Has any more information been released? Hey, Motto Mom. Good to see you. No, nothing new has been released on the case of Juan Sebastian. He's simply drowned, they say. See, something's up. There's a lady that sent me a message and showed her notification that said basically that her package wasn't able to be delivered. And usually, what that means is that we got like the little slippy in our box. So I thought I was going to have to go pick up the little package with the little slippy, but there's no slippy. And I just walked in here for nothing. That's okay. I needed the exercise, I guess. So, okay. For those of you guys that have been following us, Juan Sebastian Acevedo, I think that's how you say that. Um, was missing. They had an Amber Alert, and we all got this Amber Alert at 7:30. I think it was 8 o'clock for me. And so as soon as Jimmy got up, which he's been getting up really late lately, but it was basically afternoon. We packed up and went over to see what we could do to help. Helena, thank you. I I set this goal a little bit higher than I would like as far as expected for super chats because I know I'm gonna have a little bit of a harder time to get him to do a Q&A, but I think that's a fun stream that we're gonna end up eventually doing. So um anyways, so we pack up, we go out, we're kind of like surveying, and we see a bunch of different cops just kind of doing the same thing that we're doing. So I'm like, well, what are they doing? Like, why like shouldn't they be boots on the ground or and Jimmy's like, no, they're, doing the same thing that we're doing. That's all they can do right now. So I was like, okay, well, after they did all the surveilling, they determined that Juan Sebastian Acevedo, Acevedo, I don't know how to say it. I'm bad at names. Um, Basically, he was playing on the lake that had been frozen over, and he slipped, fell. Thank you. You're awesome, Helena. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Brad. Hey, Teresa. Um, so basically, he slipped and fell in the ice and drowned. It was an accidental drowning. They've not said anything else, and they do not plan to say anything else. I believe they actually said that was the last thing they're going to say, which I haven't really heard them say that before, to where they like announce that this is it. This is the final presser that you're going to get. It's weird, right? So thank you, Mono Mom. Thank you so much. Thank you. Um, a lot of people were asking in that group that was made for him if he was bullied, if anybody knew that he was bullied or not. And nobody really knew the definite answers to that. I mean, how do you find that answer? Because the person that could possibly have been bullying, if there was a bully, is not going to step right up front and be like, yeah, that was me, I've been bullying this poor kid. Like, that's just not how it works. But what seems to have happened according to the news is that this poor young man, just 12 years old, curious, got up, started playing around on the ice and fell through and drowned. So I mean, that does happen. We do need to make sure that all of our kids have general awareness when it comes to the ice, and especially around places that don't get ice or snow, because here we hardly ever have snow. I don't think I've seen snow here since like 2018. So it's not a common occurrence for us to have snow. And basically, uh the community did a vigil for him the other night. I believe it was Saturday night. And hopefully my husband can see my message. Um, what do I need to tell him? I'm hanging out where I have Wi-Fi service so I can watch you. That's awesome, Helena. Thank you. Awesome. You rock. And husband is holding it down, watching on at home so I can have the watch. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. I love everybody that's like that supportive. It's like you guys have that ride or die mentality. I have that, and not many people are like that anymore. It's like, I don't know. Thank you so much, Tina D. Thank you. Wow, we might actually, there's like four more. We need four more to be able to do an extra Q&A tonight with me and Dolly. And I'm going to have to convince him. That's why I did the super chat goal so high, because I knew I was going to have to convince him if we did a Q&A. And yeah, so if for some reason I do happen to make it, there's four more that's required in order for me to hit my goal. Y'all will have to, I'm gonna do a community post, and I'm gonna do like a what questions do you want me or us to answer? And then we'd go from there. But like I said, I'm gonna have to freaking convince him to do it if it does happen. That's why I kind of set the goal a little high, because I was like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, and look at that, we're gonna do it. Ooh, come up with some crazy questions, because I'll tell you if he's lying. He's not gonna lie. I'm just saying. There's got to be ones that he's gonna be like, I'm not answering that. Oh God, never a dull moment, man. It's so much fun. Then after I get done with this live, I have to go and call my kid's school. They decided that they were gonna just her laptop for her school, I guess, had some kind of glitch to it, and they just like took her old laptop and then they just um didn't give her a new one. And so I'm like, well, what is she supposed to do as far as a laptop? And they're like, uh, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Now, where do I park? I think it's going to be over here. I see the memorial already. And you know what, guys? The last time that I was up here, the very first waterway that I was at, where the person in the chat was saying that I was wrong, that I was at the wrong place. I was at the right place the whole time, where we did the moment of silence and where there's two waterfall thingies. We were here this whole time. So yeah, booyah. Okay, which turtle should I take? I'll just take them all. Okay, and I'm gonna stop. And we'll have a moment of silence for this poor boy that drowned out here. I cannot believe they didn't really have like, I don't know how to explain it. All right, let's see. Turn you guys around. Okay, now you guys will be able to see. This is such a cute little community. It's so cute. But this is a sad, sorry guys. This is a sad, sad. See, because I walked down here, I came down this way, and I came over here. This was the original time that I went, okay? So what you see there at that tree is the actual memorial. Now we're gonna walk that way, but I just cannot imagine. I feel so sad for this family. Um, the poor boy was just, you know, going out to play, and he just drowned, and here we are now looking at a memorial for him. Just 12 years old. I don't know how else he would get to this other than walk this way. These people are looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay. See, I feel like I'm walking through their freaking finally lawn. Finally lawn. Jesus, I can't even talk. I don't know what it is, but every like every sad event, like it almost feels like the wind is knocked out of me when I come up to it. It's just like, oh, oh my God, look at his little basket. That's soccer cleats hanging in the tree. Oh, oh my God, that's so sad. Look at his little cleats. I can't. That's so sad. Oh, and like the candles are still lit and everything. Wow. Jesus Christ, that person scared me so bad. Oh, thank you, Malcro. It just makes me so sad, and I can't believe all the candles that are still lit. Like, all of these candles out here are still lit. It's like it's windy, and I wanna put the turtles out for the turtles here. I just how do you like, I feel like I could mess this up. Where should I put the turtles, you guys? I don't wanna mess up any of their arrangements. Man, this is so just wow. If somebody else honks at me, I swear I will cuss them out. That scared me so bad. And this is just so sad. We're probably gonna have another moment. I just I can't mess it up? You mean I could just put them wherever? Oh god, I just dropped one. Okay. All right, we're gonna put. Okay, that one can go right here. And I'll just put one more on the other side. I don't want to overdo it or make it cluttered or. Uh, it's my princess turtle. Okay, let's just have a moment of silence, I guess. I don't even know what to say. I'm so sad. Look at his soccer ball is right there, and then his shoes. It's terrible. I can't imagine I have a kid that's 13 years old. I would just be so heartbroken. I don't even know how you live after that. Like, how do you function after your kid just is gone? Oh God. I just can't go get over his shoes are right there. It just makes me so sad. I can't imagine. Ugh, this poor kid. Ugh, and how did these candles stay lit this whole time? That's crazy. I think it even rained a little bit. Oh my God, now I'm gonna be sniffling this whole time, and that's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna put this last turtle back here, and then we're just gonna have a moment of silence, and then I'm gonna go. So I feel like I'm bothering them being here. I just don't know. I don't like it. I just can't get over his shoes. It's just so sad. And that is one thing that reminded me about just all of these cases that we've covered is that every time that something happens, we're so quick to jump on, oh, who did it or why it happened. Sometimes it's really just a tragic accident. And I mean, that makes it a lot more unfair. I know they say the good die young. It's just, I don't like, how do you get past that? Like, why does that happen to babies? All right, we're just gonna do a moment of silence and then I'm gonna end because I don't feel that I can talk about anything else like after this. It's just not appropriate. I could have had a few other things to add to just the day, but This is just it'll be a stream for just this. Thank you, Serafina. Thank you so much. How did he drown? See this waterway here? It was frozen from our little winter storm that we had. And it's alleged that he just went out onto the water playing, being a kid. He was 12 years old. And he somehow fell through the ice and couldn't get out and he drowned. I know that when we came down here to try to help to look for the kid, it was still frozen on the edges, and they said um when law enforcement came out and when they had the search and the recovery, they said um they had to get through 3 inches of ice and that he was 8 feet under. So yeah, it's just traumatic. I don't know how anybody deals with grief like this. I cannot imagine. And Carla, my Jessica was 15, fell 15 feet. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. That is horrific. I'm so sorry about that. That just, I can't imagine. I wonder what came out of the other two people supposedly with him. I haven't seen anything about that. Honestly, if there were kids that were with him, I don't think they're going to disclose that. I don't think we'll get any closure as far as what happened there or if there was in fact some kind of foul play. Um, it just is something that we don't have answers to at the moment, and I don't really think that we'll ever get answers to that. And I would hope that nobody was there with him because that's something that you'll have to live with that decision to not let somebody know or to just leave him or whatever it is that might have occurred. And I don't like speculating that because we don't know. Um, and I was really just trying to say just a minute ago, even sometimes things just happen and it's an accident. Thank you, Helena. You guys really might have gotten me to the goal. Oh my God, there was 10 total I needed. I'll have to look at it in the end when I'm done. But you guys are amazing. Um, Thank you so much for always being here to support me. And thank you so much for all your views, likes, even people that hate me. I thank you for it because you're the reason that I get up and I thrive to do better every day. Don't take life for granted. Always remember, every day is precious. You'll never have a promised 100% guaranteed tomorrow. It's just sad. I can't get over his shoes being in the tree. This makes me so sad. My daughter did softball and I just can't. It's like I try and relate to every situation in my life and I'm thinking like, oh my God, if her cleats were up in a tree, like I just would lose it. How do you even live after this? All right, we're gonna do a moment of silence and then I'm gonna let you guys go. I thank you guys so much. Okay, that should just be enough. I don't want to sit here and blubber or get all sentimental in my feelings. I just can't sit anymore. And let me clarify with the goal. What I did was I did 10 originally, and it ran out because when I did it, the goal starts as soon as you set the goal, and I didn't realize that it did that. And so we had gotten two from that goal. When I did the next goal, I said five because I couldn't change it to be an eight. But I said I needed eight because, like I said, I'm gonna have to convince him to do it. But I think we technically got nine total, and I was just hoping we got 13. Okay, then heck yeah, we're gonna be doing the stream later then. Well, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I feel like I owe myself a soda after that. That's terrible. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later tonight. Thanks so much again. And have a good rest of your day. Bicycle.